Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Friday. It is July the 27th, 2018. Gonna look at the featured ninth race from Saratoga, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Today's ninth race from Saratoga, it's a feature race. We're gonna look at that. The ninth race, it's the 10th running of the Curlin Stakes, purse $100,000. This race is for 3-year-olds, which have never won a graded sweepstakes or an overnight stakes at a mile or over in 2018. Field of 6 horses here, going the distance of ground of 1,800 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/8 on the Saratoga main track. 1,800 meters, 1 mile and 1/8. My top selection here, I'm not going to use Hofburg as a top selection. I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to use the 6-horse Re-Ride as a top selection. Going to go 6-2-1-3 in the superfecta. 6-2-1-3 super. To the multi-race now, I'm going to use 6-2. I'm going to throw Hofburg out. I think he's a very vulnerable favorite in this race. So 6-2 for me, but my top selection, the 6-horse Re-Ride. 3-0 Colt by Candy Ride here. Jose Ortiz is on this one for Steve Asmussen. This horse made his most recent outing the 23rd of June at Canterbury, 1 mile on the grass in the majestic Lake Derby mile, whatever the hell they call that race. This horse finished 5th by 2 3/4 lengths there. Had a wide poster, had to be used a little bit early on, and then this horse just couldn't get that good closing kick at the end. I think today, hopefully, could save some ground. You know, I think this horse should just run a little bit better. It also was the horse's first start since the 31st of May. That came in May on in the UAE, in the Group 2 UAE Oaks. UAE Derby, mile 3:16 there on that nuclear fast dirt course. This horse finished third by 21.5 lengths. The winner, Mendelssohn, ran a hell of a race on the front end on that conveyor belt track. This horse just really didn't show up there. It wasn't his day to win. Before that, the 25th of February at Sunland, a mile and the 16th in the Mind That Bird Derby. This horse won by 2.5 lengths there. He stalked early, got the lead, and then he took off. Very nice victory there. And then the big drama at Delta, 7 furlongs, January 13th. Horse won by nose. He stalked early, got the lead, and then he took off again that day. I think the mile and the 8th distance is really up to this horse's alley. When I think Candy Ride, I think of a classic distance horse. And, I think this horse here, it's a little shorter than a mile and a quarter, but I still think he should do well. Even in a small compact field, he should get a decent trip. At 6-1, I'll use him. I'll also use the 2-horse Madison's Luna. Julien Lepeau is on the 3-0 Colt by Tappet. This horse is coming out of a race at Churchill, 24th of June, 1 mile on the turf, an option 100 claimer. This horse finished second by 3/4 of a length there. He closed up a little bit at the end. It wasn't a bad race on turf, but I think coming back to dirt, if this horse could stalk from the inside post draw, I really think this horse has a good chance. This horse has, in some of her races, or his races, he's come from farther behind, and I don't think that's his preferred running style. I think sitting a little bit closer should really help this horse a lot. Before that, in the Woody Stevens, this horse ran in the Woody Stevens at Belmont, 7 furlongs, June 9th. This horse finished 10th by 22 lengths. Inside post draw, just had nothing, really hit the wall there. And then the Pat Day Mile at Churchill, Soppy going 1 mile, May the 5th. Horse finished 10th by 23 3/4 lengths. Was, had a horrible start that day. Stalked early and then just hit the wall. It wasn't his day to win. But before that, won the Hutchinson at Gulfstream very nicely and broke his main at Tampa very nicely. Like I said, he has some speed if he wants to use it, sitting a little bit closer from the inside, and I think at 4-1 he can run well, so he'll be used on a multi-race for me also. So to recap my selections for the 9th from Saratoga, it's the 10th running of the Curlin. Gonna go with the 6-horse Re-Ride as a top selection. I'm gonna go 6-2-1-3 in the superfecta. I'll go 6-2 in the multi-race, and I'm not gonna use Hofburg in a multi-race selection. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.